Guys, I'm back, apparently. This topic is about ducks. Now, for any of you duck lovers out there that want a pet duck, okay? I got a few tips on getting a pet duck. My first one is, buy the duck at a store, okay? Buy a duck at a store. That's my first tip. Second tip is, if you put it in the bathtub, watch it at all times. Please watch it all. Don't leave it alone for a second. My third tip is, do not play baseball with the duck, okay? Alright, my fourth tip is, if it dies, please, God for sake, don't bury it next to your house. Go bury it out in the field. It's gonna stink like shit, okay? It's gonna smell. And the stink's gonna be there for about 2 weeks. And I'm not joking you. Alright. This is the reasons why all these tips you should listen to. The first tip, buy a duck at a store. Okay, here's what happened. My girlfriend, Lexi, wanted a duck, She wanted a duck. And, I'm the kind of guy that whatever a woman wants, I want to give it to her. No matter what it is. I'll go out of my way and get it. So this is what I do. Not thinking, hey, go to a store and buy a duck, She wanted one now, right then. I'm like, well, there's baby ducks at a pond. So I go all the way to the pond. We're looking for ducks. We're out there for about 2 hours. 2 hours, trying to get a duck, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, that. Me, Dante, Kobe. Dante's my little brother, and Colby's my friend. I've known him all my life, But we're trying to get this duck, and they don't want to get in the water, but I'm getting in the water trying to get duck. So Colby gets in the water. My little brother doesn't do anything. He just sits there, watching. So Colby comes from this side. All right, here's the duck. Here's the duck right here. Right here, right, this duck. Okay? It's a little baby duckling. So it's the ugly duck. We scare off the rest of them, but this one stays by itself, comes off its own because no one wants it. So here's me, and here's me. Here's me. Here's Kobe. And I'm coming in the water after the duck. Kobe's coming from this way, and then we're coming, duck out of nowhere. We didn't expect this to happen. Goes on land. Right? We thought it was just gonna sit there and just wait for us. We should have expected that. So it starts taking off, and I'm coming right. It goes, and I get it. We catch it. We got it in a box, and we take it all the way home. We fill the bathtub up, not all the way, maybe a quarter full, and then we put the duck in there. So we're all playing with the duck for a minute. He's swimming around, being all cute, and we go in and play the game. All right, just for 2 seconds, we come back. And somehow, God knows only how, the duck's neck is broken. Like, his instinct, like, he instantly broke his neck. He broke his neck on purpose. He's in there dead. And I'm thinking, maybe he's just playing around. He's just faking. So I'm sitting here hitting him, and he's just floating, just still over there, not thinking he's dead yet. So I grab him by his little neck, shaking, wake up, wake up. That made more damage, people. No, if you're going to try to revive a duck, don't do that. Don't. I mean, do not do that. Get the duck, do mouth to mouth, go to a veterinarian, something else. But the duck, don't shake it, please, people. So, even if it was just sleeping or it was dead or what, it's dead now. I killed it. I have killed the duck if it was dead. It was already dead. But if it was alive at any point, I had definitely killed this duck. So then I put it in the water. And someone told me, my ex-girlfriend told me that if you put the duck underwater for like 3 seconds, it becomes used to it and it'll live. So I shoved him under there, keeping him under the water, and for like counts 3, let him up. He's still dead. Still dead. There's no bringing him back. So then we go outside. We're gonna bury him, But then my friend's like, let's play baseball with the duck. Oh, this is the second tip. Second tip. What was all the tip? Okay, first tip was buy a duck at the store. Second tip was don't play baseball with the duck. Third tip was don't bury the duck at your house. Fourth tip was Okay. I got it. First tip, buy a duck at a store. Second tip, don't leave the duck alone. That was it. Alright, that was the second tip. Don't leave the duck alone because he'll break his own neck. Okay? Third tip is don't play with the duck or the baseball. So we played baseball with the duck. Like, literally, we had a glove and we were passing it to each other. And I know this sounds cruel. And God forbid, I know it sounds fucking cruel. But this shit was funny. This duck flying around dead. He was already dead. It can't be any cruel. You know, it's not cruel. He's dead. It's just a body. You know, there's no nothing. Animals don't have souls, so it's nothing about it. You know, it's not cruel. It was just funny because we're playing baseball with this duck, and we're just like throwing it at each other. And we're hitting it and catching it. You know, when we hit it and stuff. And then Colby gets the idea to light him on fire. So we get some of the cologne and we spray it on him. All right, this is the funny part, guys. This is the funny part. We light him on fire. We throw him, and we're about to hit him, and this guy comes back. He sees us doing this. He's like, "Oh, I want to play baseball," and he coming over, and I hit the duck. And he flies over, and he's like, "Pass to me." And my friend Colby, not thinking, literally picks the damn duck up and passes it to the guy. He just catches it, and he's like, "What the fuck? Ah! You fucking crow motherfuckers!" And calling us all these names, crazy teen kids and everything. That's the funny part. My Kofi actually picks the damn duck up and throws it at him. That was the funny part. Now, we buried him right next to my porch. And right next to my porch. We told my mom this and that, you know, not thinking nothing. My mom, you know, a couple days later, my mom's like, "What's that smell? Why is it stinking?" We go out there and we're like, "Holy shit, it's the damn duck. Look, it's the duck. Let's get rid of it. Let's get the fuck out of the duck. It's the damn duck, dude. Get it up." So when my mom goes in, the thing, we didn't even bury it a foot underground. We just made a little hole, like probably about, just big enough to put him in there. And then we buried him up. That was it. That's why it stunk so bad. So then as soon as my mom went in, we unburied him, got him in, you know, got the duck. Then we took him and got rid of him. I don't know. I can't remember where we put him or what we did. Maybe we just threw him in the trash. I don't know, okay? I don't know. I don't remember that part. But it stunk for so long. And then we finally told my mom. And she was furious. But she was cracking up. She could not believe we played baseball with this duck. My girlfriend called us cruel. And I have apologized for this story 1,000 times. Because when I tell this story, look how sad Tweety is. Tweety gets really offended that I would do that to one of his kind. It wasn't my fault. And I got Tweety down. I got like... It wasn't my fault, Tweety. It was a mistake, and I am sorry. He was already dead. Tweety understands that. I mean, we've had this talk 100 times. Tweety understands. But the thing about it is, that's my duck's tip, man. 4 tips, baby. Always follow the 4. Always follow the 4. Buy a duck at a store. Never leave the duck alone. Don't play baseball with the duck. And 4th of all, don't bury it near your house if it dies. That's my story, and those are my 4 tips on having a duck. Thank you. Me and Tweety are out.